10. Let's wait for some. As you see, I got me a new shirt today from Amazon. And, it's top quality. It's got like the nice top quality red look here. Come up here closely to that, like that design. It's sick. I got me another shirt on the way from Amazon. Also on the way, it's like a literally it's nice technical pattern. It's a white shirt, but it's got like red patterns all over it. And I got a fedora hat on the way, and I got this fedora hat, which it's like a two-sided hat. One side's black, one side's red, divided like Harvey Two Faces look. Only if I could find me a nice suit jacket, it's like split down like that, but in my size. I got this shirt recently. I thought it looked sick, honestly. But it's look at that pattern right there. See that? Top quality. Sorry I haven't put out a lot of content. I've just been kind of been lounging around, just been relaxing, not doing much, and just been making TikToks. Also tonight, if you after I go off air around maybe 9 or 10ish, the Foulmouth Network will be going live with Foulmouth Ken and the gang on there on that channel. So I might call in there, so you might want to tune in. I don't know. I might call in. I don't know. Just depends. Also, recently I got me a Leatherface action figure. This is Leatherface from Part 2. I don't know. I didn't really make a video telling you about that I got him. He came with a chainsaw. I can't find the chainsaw right now. Kind of misplaced him, but this is from Part 2. And it's hard to believe that Tobe Hooper was the one that directed this film. And Tobe Hooper was all about like being serious and no visuals and stuff like that. And like that movie was more dark and like bloodier, and than the original, because you like the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which is this one. This is the original Texas Chainsaw Leatherface. Cowboy boots and his apron, his bloody apron with the tie. Two different looks comparably. Just this one's looking out for, he's going out for his Sunday best, but he doesn't exactly, his face is not exactly, if you were walking and say, God bless you. No! Nurgies, nurgies, nurgies. 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 Brothers. Both of them. Dude, you two down there, you better hush it. Well, because that's what Leatherface does. He grunts, he moans. So, that's that would be an interesting sketch right there. Leatherface and Leatherface from Part 1 and Part 2. One would be just like, yeah, and then the other one's like, yeah. Oh my, I think, honestly, I know that all the characters are like incest from Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but I really think that they should have made Leatherface verbal. Can you imagine? I'm going to cut you up and eat your flesh. Yes, and then, come back here! Come back here! I would like to eat you! Roar! I think it'd been interesting to have Leatherface like this, very verbal. I'm gonna have your arm flesh with a Chianti and with a rather delicious side of flesh. Interesting fact. Leatherface. Leatherface was never real. Leatherface was a fictional character based off the legendary serial killer Ed Gein. Which technically Ed Gein wasn't a serial killer. He killed, I think, 2 women, I think. And and he ended up digging up bodies and eating their flesh and taking the skin off of bodies. And he had skeletons and like all sorts of weird things. As you know, October is coming up, so the spooky season's coming up. So you'll be seeing. I'll try to put out a vlog of Halloween. I'm sorry I haven't put out a lot of vlogs. I've been rather lazy when it comes to making content. Thank you for the compliment. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I just got it today. Really, I haven't been doing much honestly today. I just been napping, just kind of chilling. Um, I've just been doing some stuff, making some life changes in my life. At some point, I'm gonna. Hey, Shannon from the Foulmouth Network. Mrs. Foulmouth, how you doing there? One of the most gorgeous looking wives in the community, honestly, and I've met her in person. She is amazing. Honestly, Kid better put his dukes up, because I could probably steal his wife from him. I'm joking, Ken. I wouldn't do that. Shannon's yours. Like, I wouldn't. Yeah. Here, Ken. Wham! Give me a cup of coffee. Give me a cannoli and some gabagool. But, yeah, I just wanted to show off the shirt here, and, I've gotten, I'm just chilling here, like, I appreciate, and the people that send me DMs and telling me that I'm a legend, and I appreciate your content. That's very much appreciated. Like, I love hearing the positive responses, and please check out my friend Deborah Abbott's Twitter page and look out some of her awesome tweets, and also some of the updates for the comic book. Right now, she's kind of taking a break right now, but she will be working hard on it. Please give her some support and like just cheer her on and saying, "You can do it, Deb. You can do it, Deborah. Deborah, we want to see the comic. We want to see the comic. We want to see the comic. Hashtag we want to see the comic. Okay? We want to see the comic." Come on, Deb. Let's get it out before 2024. I'm just joking with you, Deb. I love you, Deb. You're one of my. Deb is like I have a lot of fans out there, but like honestly, Deb has like she's up here. Like she's in the space of like the fly zone. You know what I'm saying? Because she's I have a lot of fans, but I could say that Deb A is the number one Tommy head in the community. We talk with each other all the time. We hang out, we chill, and she's a friend. She's one of my good friends and fans, and I just want to say thank you to all the Tommy heads out there that are always so kind. But I got some other things on the way. But also I got me this sick like Japanese jacket. It's like coming from eBay right now, and also like this sick, like it looks like a vampire jacket. It's like blood red, and like it's in my hopefully it's in my size. I'm hoping it'll fit me. But I made to get it extra big for me because I'm a bulky guy, so hopefully it will fit me. But I got that jacket coming to me. I got them for all good deals, and just been hanging out. I've been watching home. What is it? Shoot, I'm trying to think of the name of it. Home Improvement. I've been watching Home Improvement, old episodes of Home Improvement. Also, I've been watching this new series on Hulu, where it's about this old show called Step Up, and Johnny Knoxville's in it, and the dude from the comedy dude from I think Ken and Peele, or like Oh shoot, they directed that movie about the cat. Well, he's in there and he plays one of the other stars in the show also, and they basically the writer wants to like have a edgier version to the show that they used to have because it was kind of a campy sitcom, like Disney, like Saturday morning, you know, one of those shows like you turn on like Disney and you like what is it Drake and Josh. It's kind of like a Drake and Josh show, or say like all in the not All in the Family. All in the Family was very controversy for its time, but it was a kid. It was an adult show for the family, but it was controversial. There was a lot of controversy in All in the Family, and at the end of it, All in the Family, it ended up becoming Archie's place, and I don't know if they killed off the wife or if she just divorced him because he was just very what is the word outroverted, very in his ways of just kind of saying that the woman serves the man, and it was kind of a sad ending to a character like that, Archie, and any series, I've grown to learn that sitcom shows really make the dads look stupid, and there is some comedy relief to see like an emotional, I don't know, emotional abusive father to the child. Well, not to the extent where like abusive like the other thing, but like abusive like yelling and screaming and like trying to build the kid's character. Like that's their idea because they were growing up by their family, and a smack in the head and a belt to the butt was there. All of us grew up in the 90s and are the 80s. Everybody grew up with a different form of parenting. My ideal parenting was, Tommy, you behave yourself or you're going to get the belt. And that's how it was a lot of times. My parents would have paint sticks in their car and they'd raise it up to me, and I'm like, I would button my lip. Like, today's standards, kids are lucky. Half of the things kids say to their parents today would not be tolerated in my house. Like, I would button my lip, like the way kids talk to their parents today. Honestly, and it's just how it is. I guess like parents. Some kids call the cops on their parents in modern day today, and like say they're being abused when in fact the parent is just laying out a punishment for the kid. But there is an over limit to laying out a punishment. Like if the kid can't sit down, for goodness sake, like that's too much. You smack the kid a little too much if he can't sit down. Like, I'm not saying that ever happened to me, but apparently that has happened. Like, the kid can't even sit down because his butt is so blistered that he can't sit down. What was it? A show, Team 4-Star. They said in the show, here, Team 4-Star, we do not find child violence. We do not support child violence, but we do ever find it hilarious. Like, this is right before Rabbids is about to yeet Gohan across the island because he is like lashing out at Goku. But it was a really terrible joke. But look at Team 4-Star there. That joke is in there. You can watch that. But let me think here. What else do I want to talk about? Also, I did get this figure. This is a figure from the movie Dick Tracy, 1990. And interesting fact: Warren Beatty owns the rights to the storyline that is Dick Tracy. But the thing is, Warren Beatty is getting up there, so he really can't play Dick Tracy anymore. So It kind of sits on the shelf, but you know, it was another studio that owned Dick Tracy, and this was the only film. This was the one of the main villains, protagonists, Flat Top. And interesting fact, I actually changed his hand. I took some snippers and I snipped off his, because his hand looked like this originally, right here. Like this is his other hand. The regular hand, it would have been on this hand. So what it is, I cut off the hand, right here, and then I took Leatherface had an extra glove, and I took some super glue and I put it in there and I just stuck it on there, and now he has a glove hand now. So like he looks, I think he looks more intimidating with a glove hand. Stick that in there. Looks like he's got a. It looks like he's got a gun in his. He really doesn't have a gun in there, but like it looks like he's a gangster and he's got a gun. You know, like he's. Oops. That's. Please don't look at my privates. Hello, everybody. How are you doing? So, Mr. Flat Top, how are you doing today? Well, I'm doing just fine, Tommy. I'm just chilling here. What do you got in your jacket there? Nothing much. Ignore it, Topper. Ha ha. But or if I was to make, I could make it. Well, look at his face. He's not exactly. Look at that face right there. Ugh. That is unibrow right there. He doesn't exactly have the most friendly face. You can't really put the voice of this. Oh, hello, Mr. It's like, hello, Mr. Flat Top. How are you doing? Oh, I'm doing just fine. I'm just chilling. Nothing's wrong. Everything is swell. Like, you can't exactly put a voice to that. You know, you can put a voice to anything, or you can be like, I'm doing just fine. Hold on a second. I'm doing just fine. My name is Flat Top, and I just want to say, welcome to Flat Top's educational hour. What am I hiding in my trench coat? You know, like you could make a voice for anything, but really, it's more like, now listen here. If you want to break the law, you're going to follow Flat Top's rules. Keep your head low. Watch out who you're hanging out with. And if you're hanging out with the wrong guy, just remember, keep your head low. That's what you do. That's how you do it in the streets of either New York or Chicago. You know, you could do a voice for, you know, any character, you know. Look at that. Flat Top's on my shoulder. Put this guy over here, put him back. I had also gotten a while back ago, I got two new figures, and one was the Giant from WCW and WWF, and Andre the Giant from New Japan. Now look at that. In your opinion, in an epic showdown, Andre versus the Giant. And apparently, the whole storyline was the Giant was supposed to be the son of Andre, and I could use this word, bastard child of Andre, that, you know, Andre apparently slept with a lot of women, apparently. Like he was apparently laying the pipe down, apparently, just like Elvis. And there's a lot of people out there that say, I'm the legitimate child of Elvis Presley. Or, I'm the legitimate child of Andre the Giant. Oh my God. Scared the crap out of me. That was my Google Assistant in Spanish saying it wasn't connected to the Wi-Fi. It always does that every once in a while. It says it's not connected to the Wi-Fi when in fact it's connected. I don't know what's wrong with it. Oh, don't worry, Danny. I'm always staying positive. I'm a relatively positive dude, man. I'm on the hip with the zip. You know what I'm saying? Also, you know, I don't know if I've showed this what my ring collection looks like right now. I don't have my other ring over my other finger, but you know, I got this ring recently. That I just the other one is in my jacket pocket, and that's the horseshoe. And uh, but I got this ring at the fair. It was a good deal. It looks exactly like. The reason why I got it because it looked exactly like my class ring. Like, man, that's the exact style of my class ring. It would be cool to have two rings like that. That match up against. It matches up with my old class ring. And then right here, Ken from the Foulmouth Network got me this one. I bought this at Old Ford, in Chimney Rock. That's a nice top quality one right there. And let me think. I bought this at the Sarwood Festival. This was my father's ring right here. And, that's just pretty much my ring collection right there. I have the sparkly jacket. And I did get another jacket. I got me a, let me show it to you. Okay, there we go. It's kind of tight fit through here. My couch. I have to walk through where my couch is. But this is another jacket that I got recently. Kind of a tuxedo jacket. It's like yellow and black. I thought it looked nice. It fits pretty well. Pretty nice. It gives a nice good fit to it. I think it looks good with this shirt too. Black with yellow. This is a good look, good party look, Boogie, boogie to the night, boogie. Also, want to give a shout out to a YouTube channel I've been watching recently, Adventures with Purpose. Go check them out. They are a non-profit dive team. They solved over 24 cases of missing people in this past year. They've been very busy. They go to lakes, they go to rivers, and they recover cars. And these are people that have either have unalived themselves, or like they had a mental illness and they accidentally drive off, side of into a lake or a river, and they go with special equipment. I mean, yes, the cops do. I do respect the military. What is it? The cops, but sometimes the cops don't always find the cars. So sometimes Adventures with Purpose will find these cold cases, and the families will contact them, and they'll go out there with their equipment. And one case I find interesting, that back in 1998, this mother and her two kids went missing. And Adventure with Purpose went around scanning around, and they went under this bridge where she was suspected last to be seen, and they scan right over the top of it, and they find her car upside down, sitting there. And when they pull her car up, her purse is hanging from the mirror on the outside of the car. And they managed, and also the guy pulled out some human remains at one point, bone fractures, like bone pieces, like human bone pieces, and a child's shoe. Actually, it was really sad to see something like that. There are accidents in this United States where people will literally be driving in the middle of the night and they will actually be yeeted off a bridge or off the side of an embankment, and then as they're rolling, the car will go into the water, and then it will turtle the car, as I've been hearing what it does with the tires, and it will sink to the bottom. And if you don't get out of that car at that moment, before all the water comes in, that will be your grave. So if you are interested in mysteries, check out Adventures with Purpose. And also another documentary I've mentioned a lot. Also, he has a series on hunters and missing children also. It's called Missing 411. You can check that out here on YouTube. Both of those series are here on YouTube. You can check them out. And also, I just want to say now that if you want to get This is the commercial part of it. Go to my Tommy Gear store and check out William Mackinac's store where you can get some awesome gear of his also. And you can check out my store. You can get the Tommy NC 2010 doormat. Use code Tommy and get 10% off. You get hoodies. You can get shirts. You can get whatever you want on there. You can get coffee mugs. And also the Tommy NC 2010 mouse pad / doormat, because I use it as a doormat because I think this thing is bigger than a doormat, honestly. You could find the link in my description of all my other videos, and maybe William or someone will put the description here in the chat if William's even watching. You know, shout out to William Mackinac for always doing a good job. Shout out to all my MCs that help me run my channel. And that means everybody, you know, everybody that runs here on the channel. I'm giving a pat in the back to you. Thank you so much for everything. And, like, you know, I just want to say one of my main messages here is to stay positive and stay healthy and always push yourself to do what you want. You know, you could doubt yourself, but always push yourself. Always push yourself to be that champion. That's your opinion. That's really your opinion. You know, like you know, you want to spam that in my chat. You know, hey moderators, why don't you do your job? You know, thank you. Apologize. People want to spam something like that and like say a bunch of, you know, like everybody has their own way of making content. Everybody is not as relevant as other people would say. I've been told by many people that, you know, I was irrelevant and I was just autistic and I was just a victim, you know, but, you know, I'm me, I'm Tommy. I'm you know, I dust my shoulders off. Yes, people call me a legend, but I'm modest. I'm just me. I'm just Tommy. And if you have something negative to say, I really don't care what you say, because I just don't listen to negativity. I don't listen to that hate, that hate, honestly. I do what I do. I strive to build and create, and I'll soon back to be making content full time, and I apologize. I have me a new computer. I've just been slow with it, trying to get all the gizmos, and when I can get things up and running, you know, I'll be going live again on my computer, not from my phone here. But again, another little commercial ad here. Check out the Tommy store in the descriptions of my other videos. Get yourself some awesome Tommy gear. Get some of also William Mackinac's awesome Tommy gear at his website. And I'm pretty sure that he has a code there somewhere on his website. But, you know, use... I said it earlier, code hashtag Tommy or something like that. I think it's at Tommy. You can use a code and you can get 10% off of any purchase. You can get a hoodie, you can get a ball cap. I have a ball cap here somewhere. It's top quality. You can check it out. And remember always to subscribe and support and stay positive. And so, folks, I'm going to end off the stream here. Tonight, tune in to the... And if you can, tonight, I can't remember if Ken said that he was going live. Tune in to the Foul Mouth Network tonight, and I might be on there. Whole bunch of Mellow Yellow and everybody. Drew from Derailed. A lot of people say I give him hate, so here I am giving him a shout out on my channel. So go check them out, either around 9:30ish or 10. Check them out on the Foul Mouth Network. So if he's not going live, check out some of his content. I'm on there having a good time doing some stuff with them. And if he is, go check them out. Go check out their merch, get their gear and stuff like that. As always, folks, I'm Tommy NC 2010, and I'm keeping you on the inside fact. Subscribe, support, stay positive. And thank you so much for that comment. I love you too.